Alright, this is gonna be a short gameplay. So you have to see that. Alright. Act 1. Whether you're a huge Smurfs fan or not, I like watching the show as a kid. It's kind of weird that they created this one a long time ago in the 1950s. Or was it the 60s? No, probably the 60s or 70s. It's amazing that there's actually a Smurfs video game on Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, so on and so forth, every system. Believe me, there's a lot of them. There's like a Game Boy Color. There's like a Sega CD one. There's a card game. Maybe Attack Me. Anyways, I know there's like a Smurf sequel to Super Nintendo where they go back in time, which is a reminder of anybody who watches the TV show, they find like a magical crystal, a prehistoric animal to go back in time, and they go to like these random places where they want to go back home and meet some other humans besides Gargamel. Want to turn them into gold or eat them. Besides, Gargamel has a pet cat. There's like a new bad guy and main antagonist in the 80s called Squirble, a little boy that takes orders from Gargamel and wants to catch the Smurfs. Which is also in the timeline. Then you'll see like Gargamel in different timelines, or where they go. Oh yeah, I forgot there was like a Smurfs NES game. There's really not much else for me to see about the Smurfs cartoon. It's just all being all nice and kind. They like to help each other in danger. In this game, you're just playing ordinary Smurf. I would say it might be clumsy, but he has a different art style of him being a klutzy character. I think in the sequel you also play Smurfette, who was created by Gargamel. But thanks to Papa Smurf, turned her into a good Smurf. And go out on these many adventures. I think the show lasted for like 9 seasons. I'm not kidding, it lasted that much longer than almost like the Flintstones lasted in the 60s or the mid-90s. I do have like the first volume 1 of the Smurfs on DVD. It's a pretty good show for younger kids. I mean, if I had children, they would love to watch the heck out of the show. But some people unaware that the Smurfs did not first appear in their own TV show until they did like the Magic Flute from the 70s. It was their very first appearance before they actually had their actual voice actors in the 80s. And they did reappear on like the old classic Cartoon Network in the mid-90s. all I can say is the graphics on this game looks pretty promisingly good. They look pretty nicely done. Music's pretty fantastic as well. I like how there's like 3 hearts that counts as your life bar. And I think you have to collect as many leaves as possible to give you extra lives, and there's a timer to like every video game cliche. It's pretty nicely done. Have to get used to the controls in this game. I think they did like a few crossovers with the Smurfs and that short 90 movie called All Stars to the Rescue. They only made like a short cameo in the beginning of the film. I hope not spoil any parts of the moment. You have to watch like the cartoon all to yourself. Also, I think they did appear in like those other cartoons that people don't know existed. But I won't say what it's called because it's like almost for like also like in the Comedy Central, and they were in Robot Chicken, and apparently it was not meant for like younger audience to watch it. In other words, it is like adult humor in this. And I think that's pretty much it. They keep on remaking Smurfs countless times, including the one after the film of Smurfs Lost Village. They did one in 2021, I guess, the Big Apple. After during like the film of the Lost Village, but I just talked about twice in a row now. There's really not much else to say about the Smurfs. Yeah, those of you who watched the show before, it's pretty darn good. I pretty much watched all the 9 seasons of the show. And some of them I had to rewatch over and over again, just to know what episodes are called. And some of them I had to write down what they're actually named it, just for their puns on them. The word Smurfs in them, or just something else. They're just good, loyal, blue creatures with little tails. And they always wear the same outfits. And I'm finding it a bit wrong for me to say that, but that's pretty much how the Smurf series is. It's just for little kids. And so is this gameplay. But believe me, I'll get to another interesting game that's based off a movie that's actually slightly better. I already felt bad for the birds that being jumped on by Blue Smurf. I guess that's on the way to get to the other side. Alright, see you all then, everyone.